boys and girls. It's so good to see you. Today we're going to use counting on and make 10 strategy when adding across. So let's start our application problem. It says Emmy had a Lincoln cube train of 7 cubes. So how many cubes did she start off with? She started off with how many? 7. So how many are you going to draw? How many cubes are you going to draw? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She added 4 more cubes. So she started off with 7 and she added 4 more. My pen's gone out. We got 7. Now what am I going to do? Add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Right? So our part and part, we have 7 and 4. So 7 plus 4 equals 11. So how many cubes does she have? She has 11 cubes. Emmy made another train of Lincoln cubes. She started off with 7 cubes. So how many does she have now? 7. So she starts off with that 7 again. So here we got 7. And added some more cubes. So we don't know how many more she's added until her train was 9 cubes long. So how are we going to figure that one out? So our problem is 7 plus some part equals 9. So we know the whole, we know a part. Now we got to find the other part. So 7, oops. So we're going to start with 7. So we got 7, and we're going to count till we get to 9. 8, 9. How many did we add? And the best way to do that is to circle the 7 and then see how many you have that you added. How many did you add? 2 more. So 7 plus 2 equals 9. So she added 2 cubes. Emmy made 1 more train Lincoln cubes. It was made of 8 Lincoln cubes. So this time we're going to do how many Lincoln cubes? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And notice that I'm writing the number above it. So I know there's 8 there. Okay? She took some cubes off. So she didn't want her train to be that big. And she was left with 4 Lincoln cubes. So this is 8. So we have 8. If she took some away, are we going to add or subtract? Subtract. So we're going to take, how many away did it say? 4, and we're looking for the answer. So that's how we would set up our addition problem, or our subtraction problem. So we're taking away, are we going to add 2, or are we going to X out? Right, we're going to X out. So X out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many are you left with? 4. So we're left with 4. So Emmy took off 4 cubes and we're left with 4 cubes. Yes, very good. So she took off 4. All right, so we're going to do some fluency activity. Some students you may count on, as you learned yesterday. Others, you may already have a connection. You may already know your addition facts, and that's great. And there are others that need some help. So let's do this. When I snap, you give me the answer. 5 plus 2 is 7. Good job. 10 plus 7 is 17. 15 plus 2 is 17. 25 plus 2 is 27. 35 plus 2 is 37. Very good. So that is just getting started with that. We may use a RenRack, also ReckonRec, to do 1, 2. So if I say, show me 9, you can use the ReckonRec, and you can say, there's many ways to get to 9, right? So we could draw it. We could use 2 colors. So if you don't have one at home, you could use, somebody took my pens. I really like my purple pen. We're going to use green and, oh man, where's my other pen? I don't know. Oh, it's purple right here. So we're gonna do 9. We're gonna show me 9. So if I say show me 9, 9 is gonna be the total. So give me a number sentence. Say the number 9. So then you're gonna draw 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I drew 9 green, right? Now give me a number sentence that makes 10. 9 plus 1 more, so you add another color, is what? 9 plus 1 equals 10. So you can draw it. Drawing it is a great way for you to get where you're going, right? And the other way you can get where you're going is make 10, okay? I'm going to use my purple pen because it's my favorite. So this one is a little different. So if we have 9 plus 5 equals 14, right? Now, I don't know if we've done this way a lot. So what we're going to do is we need to know the fastest way to get to 10, right? Right. So we're going to break down. Are you watching? 1 and 4. 5. We're going to break it down to 1 and 4. Do you see that? And so we can say 9 plus 1 is what? What's 9 plus 1? We know it's 10. So we use, look, the 9 and the 1. So now we're going to add 10 plus 4 and you get 14. And parents, I know this is a little different from, Common Core is totally different. And there's a couple reasons for that. A lot of kids have not memorized their facts. Like, you know, when we were younger, we had to memorize our facts. Well, they haven't. And this just helps them break down numbers and get to 10 fastest and then add the other. Because they can usually add within 10. And if you do a lot of study on trauma, you will see that kids that have been through trauma, which I'm not saying your kids have been through trauma, they don't have any memorization. So this is just another way for them. If they can say 9 plus 5 is 14, write it. Don't go this way. But this is just another way when we come to something we don't know. This is just another way to break it down. So we're going to do one more. 8 plus 5 equals 13. And 8's our total. What's the quickest way to get to 10? We can break down 5 and we have 2 and 3. 8 plus 2 equals 10, right? So we've used the 8 and the 10. Now we got 10 plus 3 equals 13. So you're going to add 10 to the other one. So it's really easy to get there. Now, especially when we work with bigger numbers. Now I'm going to do 19 plus, so our problem is going to be 19 plus 3. That's our problem. So I'm going to write that down. 19 plus 3. Now we could sit here and draw a whole picture, you know. And we're really going to draw is what we're going to do. But we're going to take 19, right? And we're going to draw a 10 stick. And we're going to draw 9. So let's do circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have a quick 10 stick and we got our 1s, our 9. Now, plus 3. What we're going to do is we're going to break 3 down, okay? We're going to break it down. And we're going to use X's for 3. But we're going to break it down to 2 and 1, okay? So 3. So if I want to show 3, it's going to be X's. It's going to look like this. This is our original problem, 19 plus 3. But I'm breaking down that 3, okay? We're going to borrow from that 3 to get a 1 to make this 20, okay? So watch what I do. So I'm going to take away an X here and leave 2 and add it here. Do you see what I did? I took it away here and I added it here. Now I've made 10 here, right? So now I can say 20. So here we are. Now it's 20. And how many do I have left over here? 2. So the answer is 22. I know. So 19 plus 3 equals 22. And I'm going to show you how it worked out. So you got 19 plus 3, and you're breaking down that 3, and you got 2 and 1, right? Now we're going to add 19 and 1, and you get 20, and then you're going to say 20 plus 2 equals 22. So 19 and 3. We broke 3 down, 2 and 1. I'm going to mark through that. 19 plus 1 equals 20. And all I have left is the 2. So now I'm going to add 20 plus the 2 I had left over and get 22. All right, let's do the arrow way. We can do it like this. We can say 19 plus, oops. That's one way to solve it. Draw the picture is one way. So this is 1, this is 2. You can say 19 plus 3 equals 22 because you know your, because 3 and 9 is 12. You add your 1 and it's 22. You can still do it the old way. I don't care how they get the answer, as long as they get the answer. So the arrow way would be 19 plus 1 equals 20 plus 2 equals 22. So then we can draw it like this also. So let's do one more, and we're going to use the 3 different ways to solve it, okay? Just so they know them. Just to keep them in their back pocket in case they need to get the right answer, okay? I'm going to draw a box, and I'm going to put first step. So the problem is, let's do 29 plus 3. We're trying to find the answer to 29 plus 3, right? Our first way is to draw that. So we're going to draw 29. So we have 2 quick tens. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 circles because it's not a 10 yet. We can't make it a quick 10. And we're going to do right here plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Now watch what I do. I want this to be 10, so I'm going to borrow right here one of these, and I'm going to put it right here. And now I have a quick 10, and I say 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. So my answer is 32. That's one way they can do it. The second way is, let's break it down. 29 plus 3. We're going to break down 3 because that's where we're going to borrow our 1 from. So we have a 1 and a 2, right? So now let's add 29 plus 1 because we know we need 1 to make it to 30. 29 plus 1 equals 30. So I used 29 and 1. And now 30 plus 2 equals 32, right? Did I get the correct answer again? I did. I did. Or we could do the arrow way. And we could say, how many do we need to add to 29 to get to 30? We add 1 and we get 30. Now what's left of the 3 is 2 and we get plus 2 and you get 32. Same answer, all different ways. All different ways. All right, so you need to get out the chapter 14 worksheets and work on them today and use the different ways. Work on the different ways. All right, bye. See you later.